Hello, I am currently sitting in a 2025 Toyota Grand Highlander Limited, and I'm going to run through all the buttons for you. If you find this video helpful, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you. Starting in the middle with the shifter, if you pull it back into reverse, it will bring up the backup camera and the 360 camera so you can see all the way around the vehicle. Then you have neutral, drive, and if you go over to the left, you can shift through the gears manually. This vehicle does have electronic park brake, so every time you put the vehicle in park, it automatically engages the park brake, and when you take it out of park, it automatically disengages the park brake. Next to that, you have a hold function. If you turn that on, you'll see a green hold light in the bottom right corner of the dash, and if you put the vehicle in drive, you'll see an orange one next to it, which means it's active. So you can actually take your foot off the brake while the vehicle's in drive and it won't go anywhere. Say you're sitting in a drive-thru and you get tired of holding your foot on the brake, it'll hold it for you. Then when you're ready to move forward a spot, you just tap the gas pedal, it releases, push down hard on the brake, and it'll activate again. Behind that, you have a button to turn off the stop-start technology, so this vehicle will shut down at stoplights. And if you don't like that, you can turn it off right there. Then you have a button to turn off traction control. Over here, you've got a couple different drive modes, Eco, Normal, and Sport. Eco is going to try to make it as fuel efficient as possible, shift a little sooner. Normal's for normal driving, and then Sport is going to try to give you all the power that it can. This specific Grand Highlander is a front wheel drive model, so you don't have the mud and sand and rock and dirt options down here, but you do have a snow mode where you can activate this in snowy or icy conditions, and it'll kind of give the transmission a heads up for it. In front of the shifter, you have the start button for the vehicle. Then you have a little camera with the word view underneath it. If you push it while you're in park, it'll do a 360-degree walk around the vehicle so you can see if anything's out there. Then next to that, you have a couple USB-C ports and a wireless phone charger down here. And then the hazards for the vehicle are right here. For the climate control on this vehicle, this left knob will change the driver's side temperature. This auto button right here is like a thermostat for your vehicle, so if it's on auto 75 and it's hot out, it'll cool it down to 75, and if it's cold out, it'll heat it up to 75. This will turn off the climate control. This will turn on a heating pad for the windshield wipers, so in the wintertime, if it's snowy or icy out, you can turn this on and it'll help the windshield wipers not freeze to the windshield as easily. This will do front window defrost, so it'll blow all the air up on the front windshield. This will de-ice the back window and the side mirrors. Sync will make the passenger and rear temperature do whatever the driver's side does. This will do fan speeds up and down. This will change where the vents are going to blow. This will control the rear temperature. If you want to turn off the rear climate control, you can hit that and the vents won't blow back there. And then if you want to change only the rear, you hit this, it puts a little line there, and then you can change the fan speeds and the vents for the rear only. This will turn recirculate on and off. And then this does direct air to occupied front seats. So if there's just one person sitting in the driver's side, it'll just focus on the driver vents. But if there's two people up here, it'll do all the front vents. Then you have AC on and off. This vehicle does have heated and cooled seats. So you have high, medium, low, and off for the heated seats, and then high, medium, low, and off for the cooled seats. The passenger controls are right there. On the top left corner of the radio screen is your cloud navigation. You do have to have an active subscription for this through Toyota, and then you'll have built-in maps on the radio. Otherwise, you can use your wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto to use your phone's maps on the radio screen for free. Then you have the music symbol. At the top, you have your favorites off to the right. Then you can do tune, FM, AM, and XM. You do get 3 months free XM radio with every new Toyota. So if you go XM channel 57, tune to channel, it'll bring it up for you on the right side. If you like that station, you can hit the heart, and it'll put it over on your preset list. Down here, you can go channel by channel. You can pause it and back it up if you missed a song. Then if you hit the back button right here, you have FM, AM, and XM. This is for finding music. So if you're looking for XM music and you want rock music, it'll give you all the rock stations off to the right. The phone tab will just take you into your Bluetooth, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, so you can have all your contacts on the screen. The vehicle tab here, you can do some climate control stuff up on the screen. You can do trip information like range to empty and miles per gallon. And then vehicle alert, if anything's wrong with the vehicle, it'll tell you right there. Then at the bottom you have the settings. You can log into your profile, change the date and time, make all kinds of different vehicle customizations. Up above you have map light. This one will turn all the lights in the vehicle on and then off. And then the one that says door, if it's pushed in, anytime a door is open, the lights will come on. This left one will do your sunshade, open and close. And the right one will open and close your sunroof. And then the far back one will vent the sunroof up and down. The SOS Safety Connect button, if you get like a flat tire or have some sort of emergency, you can push this, it'll call Toyota, and then they can send help your way. And then this vehicle does have Home Link, so you have 1, 2, and 3 different garage door openers. So you can sync these up to use them for your garage door instead of the remote clicker. Behind the steering wheel, you have the wipers. If you go up to mist, it'll do one swipe and then back to off. One click down is auto windshield wipers. So if it detects raindrops on the windshield, it'll wipe automatically. You can adjust the sensitivity of the auto wipers by spinning this. Then you have low and then high. If you pull this lever towards you, it'll spray and clean the front windshield. If you push it away from you, it'll spray and clean the back windshield. And if you turn this on for the back wiper, it'll do delayed and then on. For the headlights, you can go all the way down to DRL off, which is daytime running lights off, no lights at all. Most people leave it on auto. They turn on and off on their own. Then there's park lights and headlights. Forward for high beam, back for low beam, and then you can turn your fog lights on and off right there. On the right side of the steering wheel, you have mode, which will go through AM, FM, XM, Bluetooth, all your sources. Then the arrows here will go through all your favorite radio station presets, or if you're listening to like Amazon Music or something, it'll go next song and back a song. This vehicle does have radar cruise control. So basically, if you're driving down the highway with the cruise control set at 70 miles per hour and you come up on a car going any slower, it'll automatically sense that car, slow down, and match their speed. In order to set that, you just get to the speed you want to set it at and you push this top left button. It'll say set at 70 miles per hour up on the dash. If you want to bump it up to 72, you can go 1, 2. If you want to go back down to 70, you can go 1, 2. If you want to cancel it, you can hit cancel or tap the brake pedal. You do have a zone selector right here, so you can choose 4, 3, 2, and 1, and that's how close it'll follow the vehicle in front of you. And then if you don't like the adaptive cruise control, you can hit mode and it'll switch from adaptive over to regular cruise control where it won't slow down. And then this vehicle does have lane trace assist, so if you're driving down the highway with the cruise control set, it'll look ahead in front of you and try to keep you perfectly centered. If you don't like that feature, you can turn it off right there. On the left side of the steering wheel, you have volume controls to turn the radio up and down. Then you have a voice command button. Tune to XM channel 57.
Tuning to Sirius XM channel 57.
The phone above it, if you have your phone hooked up to the car, if somebody calls you, you can hit this to answer it, hit it again to hang up. And then this is like a clear button. If you ever get a notification up on the screen, you can hit that to clear it. The left, right, up, and down arrows is for customizing your center display. So if you push the right tab, you'll see at the bottom there you have a screen 1, screen 2, and a screen 3. And you can customize each one. To do that, you just hold down the OK button. When you see that little pop-up, you can customize the middle screen. You can go over to the left and customize the left side screen. And then you can go all the way over to the right and customize the right side. When you have it where you want it, you just hit the back button. It'll kick out of there, and then you can go screen 1, screen 2, and screen 3. Over on this side of the dash, you have a button that says ODO and trip. That'll go through odometer, trip A, and trip B on the instrument cluster. And then the up and down arrows over here will adjust the brightness for your gauges. Then down here you have a button for the automatic high beams. So basically, if you're driving down the highway at night and you have your high beams on and you meet another car and forget to dim them, it can sense their headlights and dim them for you automatically. If you like that feature, you want it lit up like that. Then you have your heated steering wheel. This is for the power lift gate. If you hold it for about 2 seconds, it'll open. And if you hold it again, it'll close. Then down here, you have a lever you can pull towards you to pop the hood. And then there's a button you can push to open the fuel door on the left side of the vehicle. Finally, on the driver door, you can hit this for the window locks. If you activate it, nobody in the vehicle can roll the windows up or down. Then you have all 4 window controls. They are all one-touch auto up and down, so if you give it a quick push, it rolls all the way down. And if you lift up on it real quick, it'll roll all the way back up. Then you can unlock and lock the doors. If you want to adjust the mirrors, you just hit the left one, move the left mirror around, hit the right one, move the right mirror around, and then if you turn it off, if you bump it, it won't go anywhere. Then this vehicle does have power folding mirrors. So this top left button will fold the mirrors in, and they'll stay folded in. And then if you hit auto, they will stay folded out while you're driving, but when you get out of the vehicle and lock it, they will fold in automatically. Then this vehicle does have memory seats. So you have seat 1, seat 2, and set. So if you get your seat and your side mirrors right where you like them, you can push set 1. And then if your seat gets out of position, you can just hit number 1 and it'll go right back to where you like it. And that should be all the buttons on this 2025 Toyota Grand Highlander Limited. If you found this video helpful, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you.